Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of all signs for an all signs reading. I did one for December. If you haven't seen that, it is on YouTube now, but it was early access on Patreon. This one is also going to be early access. I'm thinking that moving forward into the new year, instead of doing all 12 signs individually, I'm going to be doing like one all signs where I talk about all the signs in one video for the month, because I am going to be focusing a lot on my Virgo and Pisces group, doing mostly Virgo and Pisces readings and energy and transit talks and the group stuff. So, this is where I want to put my focus now, but I still want to give things to my other Patreon, which I will be doing, and the other Zodiac signs. But my main focus is Virgo and Pisces for next year, especially as we transition into the new nodal axis. So if you're a Virgo or a Pisces placement watching this, sign up for the group if you're on Patreon. The link is available for you to join. Early bird spots did get sold out. I may open up a few more if you're a patron, because I want you guys to get in there first before I announce it to the public, which I will be doing within the next couple weeks before the transit starts on January 11th. Okay, but yeah, I'm dedicating a lot more time to Virgo and Pisces next year. And other signs, you will still get love from me, of course, but it's just a shift in my focus. Okay. So for this all signs reading, we're going to do all 12 signs, Aries all the way to Pisces, and for what you can expect in January for yourself based on the astrology, or not the astrology, the tarot intuitively readings. Okay. So let's do Aries. You can apply this. I would only watch for, I'll do sun, moon, rising, Venus. Pick like maybe 2 to watch for, because some messages may be conflicting. I would not watch more than 2 placements. So this is for Aries for January. What is happening for Aries in January? What's the main themes for Aries in January? Okay, and let's see what is the advice for Aries in January 2025. And excuse me if I say 2024, because I have still been saying it. And I probably will be saying it for a minute. What else for Aries in January? What is the advice for Aries in January? You could have Leo placements. I do feel like there's an energy of needing to get more connected with your emotions, whether that's grounding your emotions or leaning more into your intuition. You have King of Cups here, water energy, and you have the intuition card and ancestor altar card. So in January, you may be feeling pulled, or you're encouraged to lean more into your intuitive side, your emotional side, your spiritual side. Okay. Let's see what else for Aries for January 2025. Hold on. What else for Aries for January? You have the Page of Cups here now. The 3 of Wands. I think as well as visualization, I feel like the way that your January can go, it will depend a lot on you and your free will. You have the free will card. So it's one of those months that can be very fluid and flexible depending on how you, I guess, engage with it. So there can be definitely new hobbies coming up. You have the Page of Wands and you have the Page of Cups. So there's new inspiration. There can be like invitations for different things, offers that come your way, and it's all up to your free will. I do feel like something is going to be emotionally satisfying for you. As well as there's some anxiety. Could be anxiety worrying about the future of something, but try to stay positive about it. And if you envision and visualize how you want the outcome to be, that may actually help the outcome happen or help you bring your manifestation to you. Okay, so for you, Aries, January, again, is a fluid month. It depends on you, how it goes. For the most part, it could be depending on how you emotionally are engaging with something. Stable. Oh, you also have the Page of Pentacles here. There's a lot of opportunities for new things. So something small that can grow into something big. So that can be a small offer in a relationship, a job offer, an invite to go somewhere that turns into something more profound. And I do feel like next month is a good time for you to be open-minded to invitations that come your way. Of course, intuitively, you'll have to discern whether they're right for you or not. But I do feel like a lot of these are right for you. Okay, so keep an open mind about that. Now, moving on to Taurus for January. What's the main themes happening for Taurus in January of 2025? What themes are happening for Taurus? You have travel, it will work out, and change. Oh, your favorite thing to see. Change. Every Taurus's dream. All right, what other advice for this energy? What is the advice for this energy of change for Taurus? What is the advice? I do kind of feel like this change might be something that you were avoiding or running from potentially, but it's like it's time. You got the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords and the change card. You have the Five of Swords as well. So it could be something that you're feeling like in January you're having to like you lost something, or you lost some type of battle, and you're you could feel forced to have to change or engage with things in a different way, but it will work out. So even if something does change, or you're on the brink of a change, or you know what is possibly going to change, hope for the best, because it is going to work out. You have the Magician card here as the advice, and knowing that you have the tools to manifest what you want. Eight of Pentacles, you also have the skills, or it's telling you to really hone in on your skills and create the stability that you want for yourself. Some of you may be traveling for work, or there's some type of transition that you're going to be engaging with in January as well. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus in January? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. What else for Taurus in January? King of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay. Now, I do feel like a lot of you guys are either you're going to be finding your confidence in January, or there's something that's going to be really like a new passion. There's a lot of fire energy here. Some of you could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart, or there's could be energy around you, but you got King of Wands and the Ace of Wands for January for what else you need to know. So yeah, there's something that you're going to be passionate about, or something that you're going to be pursuing, potentially a new inspiration, or something that finally comes to you, manifest. Could be a job or a job idea as well. But you have Temperance card here, and that's also about finding the patience, which I do feel like a lot of you guys do have patience. I mean, there can be some things that you're just not patient about, but Taurus is one of the most patient signs here. But I do feel like in January, something does really inspire you, or you kind of feel like you have a sense of direction or a confidence boost about you for some reason. Something comes up where you're like, okay, I know what I have to do, or I know what I'm doing now, or something is like leading to you having more stability, or at least feeling more excited. Okay, so there's something exciting to work for or work towards. Could be something, a trip, like I said, or a change of pace where things pick up for you in January. All right, so next, Gemini. What is happening in January for Gemini 2025? What are the main themes for Gemini? House or move? Therapist. Happiness. Bring Gemini their doctor. Okay, therapy. Therapist. So yeah, house or move was the first card to come out. Some of you guys may be moving in January. Your lease is up in January. You're looking for a new home. Or you may be considering exploring options there to move. Therapists, some of you are going to also consider going back to therapy, starting therapy, changing therapists, ending therapy, something with counseling, or you should consider getting therapy, or like starting the year off with a strong mentorship or therapy. You have happiness, prioritizing your happiness and investing in things that make you happy. This could be letters in your name or someone else's name, O, Q, U, X, or Z. And what else is the advice for Gemini for January 2025? Three of Swords. Baby, can you help me? Three of Swords. What else is the advice for Gemini? Why is the Three of Swords here? Ooh, Eight of Cups. Some of you are cutting ties. I see a lot of you cutting ties in January with something that has hurt you, or there's a strong energy of walking away, ending something, separating. You could be, cutting ties with something that you really loved or something that you cared about, or just something that, it's just at the end of the road. The chapter is over. Time for a new journey. Could be a new home, but it's something that it does bring pain, and it's telling you to address this pain within you, and that could be why you might need a therapist to help you work through some of that pain and emotionally regulate. But I see you moving into something more stable for sure. You got the Four of Wands. Anything else for Gemini here for January that they can expect? Ace of Cups, Moon card reverse. I think that there's things revealed to you about how to heal from a situation or something that you have clarity on, a painful situation here. Ace of Cups, but you're giving yourself more love because of it, pouring back into yourself through that loss and feeling better. Two of Swords, it could have been something that was a hard decision or a decision that you didn't make. Maybe somebody else made it. Either way, it was difficult, and you're being asked to kind of grieve it, mourn it, feel through it, but know that, come on, throat. Know that you are going to be happier January moving forward, if that resonates for you. Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for January 2025. What are the main themes? You got ask for help. Baby, can you help me? What else? Marriage or life partnership. What else for Cancer? Oh, wait, hold on a second. What else for Cancer in January 2025? You also have self-love. Okay, the ancestor altar. Similar messages that Gemini and Aries got. Could have Gemini or Aries placements in your chart as well. But yeah, so you got ask for help. What do you need help with, Cancer? There's something that you're struggling with, or you need some type of guidance. What is the advice for Cancer here with ask for help? Nine of Swords. Some of you are having anxiety or stress in regards to something. I think some of you may need help kind of looking at things from a more rational or logical perspective. Cancer is a water sign, and sometimes with water, it is hard to get grounded. Consider talking to a Taurus friend, could be an earth sign friend that helps you, or possibly fire sign to help you kind of get out of your head and do something fun. But yeah, there's something that you're needing assistance with, or you're needing to ask for help in regards to. Could be something financial, or just something with your internal stability, physical stability, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or you just need some type of like encouragement or something. Something is like you need support. It could be in regards to your relationship. You have marriage or life partnership, or a relationship. It will be significant. It could be a commitment that you're going to be in. For some of you, this is not for everybody. This is for specific Cancers. You may get engaged or take a relationship to the next level in January. You may recommit to somebody or something in January, or there's talks of serious commitment here, or you're thinking about a serious relationship. All right. You got like self-love, like I mentioned, and pouring into yourself more. And that can also, you're loving yourself by asking for help when you need it, instead of kind of suffering in silence. Okay, you got Justice card, reverse. Anything else? What's hidden from Cancer? You would have more support if you opened up. Some people don't know that you need help. You got Two of Cups and you got Six of Cups, as well as something that's hidden from you. Again, there's a significant relationship that is either helping you or that you're going to be connecting with. Either you know about it or you don't know about it yet. But if you don't know, there is one coming. Looks like a strong soulmate energy there. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Or it's telling you to lean on your support system more. And then again, you have 4 of Wands. If you are a Cancer and you and I spoil an engagement for you, either this is somebody you know closely or this is you, don't be mad at me, okay? It showed up in the cards. You know, somebody might be planning to propose to you. And this is again for not everybody, but like, or you're planning to propose and I just called it out. So sorry about that if I ruined the surprise. But yeah, there's something about engagement for sure for Cancers, or like being asked to be in a relationship in January. It could be on New Year's. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what we have for you, Cancers, needing to lean more on your emotional support system, your friends, your family, your partners, in order to let them help you with something, or, you know, be more willing to open up and ask for help, or ask your guides for help, your ancestors for help. If you're not comfortable asking other people, try to get more comfortable asking your spiritual team at least. All right, so that's Cancer. Now moving on to Leo. What we got for Leo? Leo, what's the energy for Leo in January 2025? Leo, January 2025. What's the energy for Leo? Relocation. Travel. Okay. So you and Gemini so far look like you may be moving, relocating, changing. You may be like moving around more. Like you may start traveling more for work, or, you know, traveling to different places. It just shows that you're having a lot of energy moving. Some of you are relocating to a different job or a different area of focus as well. What else? What else for Leo January 2025 as advice? What's the energy for Leo? Addiction or codependency? There's something to address here. You got the Star card and the Tower card. There can be some type of major awakening period or something shocking that happens in January as well. It could be a realization that you have about yourself, something that you need to heal or work on within you. You got Hermit card. It could be in regards to a Virgo. You also have the Star card, Aquarius energy. So, but if not a Virgo, this is something about self-reflecting and reflecting on your habits and your patterns. And that's something that you're going to be doing in January, and realizing something about yourself. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm going to have to look more into clarifying. What is Leo realizing here with this Tower? What is this Tower about for Leo in January? What is this Tower about for Leo? You have the Judgment card, the Ten of Swords. Ooh. This can be like a shocking, this looks like something very shocking. I don't know still what. But it looks like it is something that, like, if there is like a major ending that happens to you, I got the Tower at the bottom too in reverse. If there's like a major ending that happens in January, or even now, I know Mars will be in Leo, or it's in Leo now. So there could be some conflict that's coming up, because you got this Ten of Swords for what the Tower is clarified by. So there's like this major ending of a belief, of a situation, a betrayal, something that comes out that's shocking, and is clarified by the Judgment card. So this like this energy of being revitalized and like coming back to life after a period of something ending. So you're most likely to have like a, and again, not to scare you, but like a very sudden ending, or a sudden shift, or a sudden like something exposed. But then after that, it like leads to Ace of Cups, could be a new relationship. And the Ace of Swords, I mean, the Ace of Wands came out too. I just don't see it right now. But yeah, something that is new. So a really big ending leads to a really new beginning. Okay. So keep that in mind. Again, it'll be different for everybody. I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly what it is for you if something does end, but just know if it does, it is something that some of you may not have seen coming. If you do, let me know. Or some of you, it might take you really off guard. And then you're like, okay, well, now I just, I have to move forward. Or there's something that you realize about yourself in the process here. Okay. So, and then you have, it will work out. Oh, and you have protection. I didn't see this at the bottom. So knowing that it says protection, like, again, if there's something that happens where it's like a big deterrence or a big deference of what you had originally planned for, know that that was protection. Okay, if something ends, somebody does something, somebody hurts you, somebody leaves you, you're let go suddenly from a job, something that is like a big shift, that is something you are being protected from something. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node. Ooh, Virgo. Who we got for Virgo here in January 2025, please? Was someone better? Sorry, my cat, he just made the weirdest noise I've ever heard. That was the weirdest noise. So Virgo, you got asked for help too. Baby, can you help me? Like Cancer, you might have Cancer placements. You could ask for help from a Cancer, or be helping a Cancer even. But you have, there's someone better. Okay, so, that can be read in a couple ways. One, literally, that there's someone better. Either there might be someone better to help you with a situation, or there's someone better for you, in general. If you are with somebody, you might consider that there's somebody better. You also have change. I'm going to have to clarify a couple things. Can you clarify change here for Virgo? Clarify change. You have protection. Timing is right. Fame. All right, the node is changing. The south node's moving into Virgo next month. So there is very fated, I say, for Virgo and Pisces, not to get attached to anybody or anything for the next 18 months, because things are likely to be very much in flux and moving around and faded and changing and all that stuff. So you might experience change, early on when the nodes shift, potentially. You have fame, timing is right. Some of you are going to be pushed more into the spotlight or into your life purpose, you and Pisces both. And so you might find people moving out of your life, new people moving into your life, etc., etc. All right. And you also might find that you're kind of feeling more into this Pisces energy of dreams and intuition. What is the advice for Virgo for January? What is the advice for Virgo for January? 6 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups upright. What is the advice for Virgo? Okay. Let's clarify this 10 of Cups reverse, please. The 10 of Cups reversed. All right. So you got 6 of Cups reversed. There's an energy of needing to let go of the past. Okay. Or it could be past behaviors too. It might not just be the past, but it could be past tendencies that have held you back. You have 2 of Cups here. Similar to like how I was telling Cancer, leaning on your emotional support system, getting, feeling connected to people, especially if you're dealing with something stressful, a hard time. 10 of Wands here. 10 of Cups reverse. There can be some perfectionism, some idealism even that's creeping into your reality. I think it's asking you to be more realistic, honestly. Pisces and Virgo both struggle with that feeling of being unrealistic, where Virgo expects perfection in everything, and Pisces doesn't always acknowledge where things need work, and both are unrealistic. Okay, so everything cannot be perfect, and it's like both Pisces and Virgo do see perfection, but in different ways. Like Virgo sees what can be improved and become perfect. Pisces sees what is already perfect to them and doesn't need to improve, So, and they just harp on that. So what else for Virgo in 2025 that they need to be aware of? We got Chariot card. Something with a Cancer here is very significant. The Chariot card here is twice. Three of Swords. Yeah, I mean, I do see pain here for you, Virgo. Well, us. I do see something painful that you're dealing with and struggling with or disappointed in for January. You got Five of Cups. You got Three of Swords. Ten of Swords. Okay. So there is something difficult. There is something difficult that you're struggling with or that hurts you. Or it's hurting you now. Come January, it hurts you. But you have the Chariot card and here twice. So there is advice in to keep pushing forward. You have more strength than you think. You're stronger than you know. And to keep pushing through this difficult time or this heartbreak, this pain, could be this realization or letting go. So far, I see you and Gemini may be having the most difficult or painful January of letting go. Well, and Leo too. Leo's seemed a little bit stressful. Okay, so there's change here. And there's need to lean on people that you care about. You also have protection like Leo, similarly. So if you are dealing with something that ends abruptly or it's just not working out for you, know that it is for your protection. Okay, so next we got Libra. What we got for Libra? What time is it? Okay, it was still early. What do we have for Libra, Spirit? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in January 2025. What we got for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, ex or past love? Money is looking good for you, Libra. Money is looking good. Oh, whoa. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. And a lot of cards came out for you that hasn't come out for anybody. Yeah, so, yeah, money is looking good. You have new job or increase. You have entrepreneurship. So that looks good. Some of you are going to be getting a new job, increase in money, or going or starting a business, starting an entrepreneurship journey, which is really dope. All right. But others of you, you're kind of torn in between two things here with relationships. You have ex or past love and you have new love. So some of you are also kind of in between, either you're leaving a past relationship, going to a new person, or you're having to make a choice between an ex and a new person. Yeah, January is decisions. You have fun or party. I do see you having fun, but you also have family issues. So there's a little bit of everything mixed in there. And then you got pregnancy. Okay, so just be mindful, Libra. You could find out, take it how it resonates. You could have find out you're pregnant or about a pregnancy in January, could conceive in January. A family or family issues may come to the surface. So there's a little bit of everything. There's some stuff for family, career, and love happening for you in January. A lot of action. What else for Libra in January as advice? What is the advice for Libra in January? What is the advice for Libra in January? A lot of you are encouraged to go towards the new love. Ace of Cups. What else for Libra in January as advice? Ten of Swords. I kind of feel like this is telling you to leave the past. You got Three of Cups here too. It looks like a lot of fun. A lot of yours are enjoying your time, or it's telling you to enjoy people, you know, have fun, especially if you have been more serious. You haven't been having as much fun lately. Enjoy people. Okay, but yeah, so you have the Ace of Cups. So that is new love. That is a new relationship. That is a newfound emotion. And then the Ten of Swords here as advice. So I do feel like, starting January, start fresh. Don't go back to things that have hurt you or are confusing or, are going to keep you stuck. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You do have a choice. You always have a choice. You have options to, continue in a past cycle and be stuck in that cycle or move forward. And a lot of you are being encouraged to move forward with new things, new people. Don't, leave the old timeline in the past where it was at, especially if you're trying to debate, should I go back to this person or should I be open to a new person? Or if you already have a person in mind, focus on them and move forward, take your time. I feel like, the energy is all over the place in January for you, Libra, but money looks good. I think friendships look good, but love is a little tricky. And then there might be some stuff on the home life as well. So just, take your time, balance, you know about balance. Okay, next we have here, Scorpio 2025. What we got for Scorpio 2025? House or move? Yes, God, give it to us. Ex or past love for you too? Oh Lord, the Libras and Scorpios dating. What else for Scorpio 2025? Protection as well, forgiveness, of course. Okay. So I'm looking also to move again probably. I know I just moved, but this house, I mean, I love the house, but it's like the neighbors. Apartment living, I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore after this. I'm looking into a house, looking into a home for myself, because I just never really had amazing luck with apartments. I'm not gonna lie, I really haven't. I have Aquarius in my 4th house too. It's always something like crazy. My last apartment was really good up until the end, but home life situations be crazy. But yeah, for Scorpio, you have house or move for January 2025. So you may consider moving, looking into moving, your lease is ending, something along those lines, starting with the new year. You also have ex or past love. You have air signs. Some of you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you could hear from, or you might be reconnecting with a past love in January. Look out for that. You have forgiveness. So there is something that you are needing to release, let go of. You're the only sign who's gotten that so far, forgiveness. Let's see if we can get more clarity on that. What is the forgiveness card here for in regards to Scorpio energy? What is the energy of forgiveness surrounding? You have new love. So yeah, some of you really are dealing with a Libra energy, because you have some of the same cards that they got. But yeah, you got forgiveness clarified by new love and commitment. So some of you may, either you're trying to forgive somebody else for a lack of commitment or a lack of communication you have here. Or you may be like, maybe an ex is asking for forgiveness, or you're, something with you wanting forgiveness. Or you're trying to forgive yourself for something that you're not able to do or that you've done in the past. So, take that how it resonates. And then you have promotion or raise, which is good. So money is increasing in January, starting in January for you Scorpios. What else for advice for Scorpios? What other advice for Scorpios in January 2025? What else is the advice for Scorpio? We got Ace of Cups as well. Star card, Moon card. What else is the advice for Scorpio? I think there's an energy of taking your time to heal. There's also this 5 of Pentacles. There's a feeling of loss or feeling of being left out or being alone. So some of you are needing to address that. Some wounds that you need to heal could be some abandonment wounds to address. I already said that twice because I was looking at this other card. But yeah, Aquarius is significant. Could be Leo. Sagittarius is here too. And then the Ace of Cups. You had new love as well. So very similarly to Libra, you might also be having this thing of, should I entertain the past or should I move forward and start new? You got 6 of Swords as advice, just like I was telling Libra, being encouraged to move forward. So if you dealing with the Libra or y'all dealing with each other, I think it's saying to let both of each other go instead of trying to deal with going back to the past and reliving that and move forward and start fresh and start new here. Okay. But yeah, that's the main energy I'm seeing for you, Scorpio, is either moving, talks of moving, as well as conversations with the ex or past person, whether it's about closure, forgiveness, or starting things over in January. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarii. What you got for Sagittarius in 2025, January? What we got for Sag? Addiction or codependency? Oh, You also have air sign. What do we have for Sag in January? They will reach out. What we got for Sagittarius in January 2025? An air sign could reach out to you. You got not worth it. Manager, fame, rest. Okay. So yeah, everybody getting this air sign. What's up with all the air signs wanting to reconnect? But yeah, somebody's going to reach out to you in January. Did have air placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to, but yeah, you have they will reach out, and you have not worth it. So for this, it could be that it's not really worth engaging in the conversation if somebody does reach out. You have addiction or codependency. So you may be needing to address some type of addictive behaviors you have in January. An addiction can be something literal, like physical, like to a substance, could be a mindset, could be a habit, a bad habit, belief, something like that you're doing that you have a dependency on. So it's asking you to address that or be aware of that. And then you have rest. So in January, some of you may need a little bit of a break from something. You have manager. You could be asked to be a manager or be put in a higher position in January as well. And then you have fame. So more recognition or acknowledgement or being put in the spotlight for something, but also, needing to balance that. Okay. Because some of you don't need to take on anything else. To be honest, I was seeing a lot of you guys feeling burnt out. So be careful. What else for Sagittarius as advice? What is advice for Sagittarius in January? 7 of Pentacles. What is the advice? Everybody's getting the Ace of Cups. The Lovers. 6 of Wands. Yeah, I definitely see that. A lot of you guys are going to have like some type of success. Here you got 6 of Wands, and this is like kind of can point to fame as well. Something that is like you're something to celebrate in January. Some of you may even start a new relationship, and those of you who are dealing with a Gemini, you may move forward with a Gemini because we got the Lovers here. But otherwise, you're connecting with somebody on a deeper emotional level here too. I can't necessarily say if this is somebody old or new. I don't see too much past energy here. We don't have the X or past love card, but whatever. So yeah, something that you're going to be working on or whatever is going to bring you some type of fame or some being in the spotlight, and it's something to celebrate, which is awesome here. All right. So a couple different themes for Sagittarius. Nothing that is super like specific or universal. I do see January maybe one that is a little bit stagnant. You got the Hangman and the 4 of Cups. So there might be a little bit of boredom. Nothing like super, super crazy in January. I mean, being bored is not a bad thing all the time. Like sometimes you don't want all this action and activity. Sometimes you just want to just be still. Or this can be you turning some things down and being like, I don't need anything else on my plate. I just want to chill, or I just want to catch up on what I'm doing right now and not worry about all the extras, So that's what I got for you, Sag. All right, we got Capricia, Aquarius, and Pisces. Then we're done. All right, so what do we have for Capricorn 2025? What's happening for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Because we are living single. What we got for Capricorn? All right. Child, Capricorn, let me tell you something. The cards are not playing with you. Like nobody else got these cards. They are not playing. Look what it says. Single. Move on. Single, move on, crying, or release. And I was telling you guys this in your reading. Your Capricorn reading. It's not public yet. It's on Patreon. You probably already saw it if you're Capricorn. But yeah, it's telling you guys it's time to move on. And I was telling you guys that too in your reading, and saying that a lot of you guys are still stuck. It's not necessarily in the past, because it doesn't have to be a past situation, but it's telling you to start taking steps to moving forward or moving on or letting go. It could be, crying, releasing, grieving, mourning. Some of you, this is in regards to a relationship or being single. Others of you have a new job, an increase in money. I know y'all like to hear that too. New job, increase, interviews. Some of you are going to get the job that you apply for or interviewed for. You guys stop searching for external answers. So a lot of you, in regards to why you're not able to move on, is because you're still searching for clarity, or still trying to understand why a situation happened, why somebody did what they did, dip. And it's telling you that, no amount of answers is going to bring you the closure that you need. And the only way you can get closure is finding closure within yourself. And you don't need closure like you may think you do to move on. Even though closure may be nice, world card, closing out a cycle. You don't need it. It's not necessary. It's just an illusion. What else for advice for Capricorn? Four of Swords. Put something to rest, or you rest your mind. What else is the advice? Chariot card. What else is the advice? Six of Swords. Again, everything. And look at you right here at the bottom. That's how I know I'm tapped in with your energy. Death cup. Capricorn. Capricorn, please. The death card, everything is pointing to letting go, let things die, let things end, move on, leave it alone. Six of Swords, transition, move forward. Okay. Ace of Swords, starting fresh, on a clean slate with yourself here. All right. What else for Capricorn? They're not seeing clearly in January. Four of Swords again, Wheel of Fortune. What else for Capricorn for what they need to hear? Okay. Pouring yourself into new hobbies can be something that's fun as well. You have the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. A lot of wands here. Building your confidence, working on things that make you feel empowered. Because through the situation, you may have lost a sense of your power. Here you have Four of Swords again. This is about putting something to rest in your mind, not focusing on it, taking a break from it. Some of you are really stuck on something. So yeah, it's asking you to move forward, move on as your advice in January. Leave 2024, what happened in 2024, in 2024. Stop, harping on it, talking about it, bringing it up, release it, cry, let it out, what you need to do, and then adjust yourself accordingly. Some of you may have to, literally adjust, or it maybe compromise in some way, move things around for this shift. And this is not to invalidate your experience, but it does come a time where we're not allowing ourselves to move on. We're not allowing ourselves to move forward. And, you have to acknowledge when that is, and when it's actually holding you back from living your life. Okay. So there's that, Capricia. Okay. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oop. What's for Aquarius in January 2025? What's for Aquarius? Friendships. Self-sabotage. Okay. Nobody else got that card yet. And I see self-sabotage come out in y'all readings all the time. All right. So some of you guys, you have to be aware of self-sabotage in January. You have This Is the One. So some of you, you may get scared once you realize that something is the right fit, or, there's new things happening for you. It's a test or lesson to see if you're going to talk yourself out of it. Self-sabotage. You may know your self-sabotaging ways, before you fully move into a relationship or accept something or put yourself out there. You may end it before it really has a chance to start. Yeah, you have artists. Some of you are going to be working on a craft or putting your artwork out there more. You have not the right time. So I'm kind of reading this card in two ways. Like, one, either it's not the right time to move forward in something because you're not confident in it enough, like you're going to self-sabotage it. So you may need to work on your mindset more, your confidence more before engaging in something fully. Or it is the right time, and the way you self-sabotage is putting something off, procrastinating, saying it's not the right time yet, it's not the right time, even though it really is. Okay, so what is the advice for I don't say Sag. Aquarius Sun card, yes. Focusing on the positives. What is the advice for Aquarius in January? I feel like it's about not taking things too seriously and focusing on things either going right or wrong, because that's not how life works. It's not just like everything is good or is bad, or if it doesn't work out, that means that I should never try it or that it was a waste of time. No. For a lot of you guys, it's about the process, and some of y'all don't know how to enjoy the process of whatever it is. Okay, you have Eight of Pentacles, which is the process, the enjoyment of working on something and creating something and building it. And some of you need that process, and you need to enjoy the process of finding things. Seven of Pentacles is also about the process. It's acknowledging the progress of the process. So, acknowledging every step of the way where you're doing good, you're learning, you're moving, and focusing on the positives of the situation. So a lot of you may also self-sabotage by looking at the negatives of a situation, or what could go wrong, or what is wrong with it. And this is not to say you should stay in something that's not right for you, but a lot of you know something is good for you or right for you, but you're trying to find something to have this sense of control, possibly, and predicting to not be hurt by it. Okay. But try to fully indulge in the process. Try to fully engage in the process and learning people and exploring and building community and networking and a job and whatever it is. And try not to close yourself off or reject yourself before anybody else can reject you. That's the biggest thing starting in January 2025. Okay. Because you're probably trying to talk yourself out of something there. Be careful. All right, last but not least is Pisces for January. Give us something real juicy, loosey goosey for Pisces in January. Death or rebirth? My phone is ringing. Tell me more about Pisces. You have rejection. What else for Pisces in January 2025? It's 11/11. Guilt, students. Okay. Pisces, spicy, Pisces. Okay, sorry. So you have here death or rebirth, like I said. You and Virgo, well, you and me, we're going to be having like the most interesting 2025 of things just being so in flux. All right. So there's this energy of different shifts happening. You have entrepreneurship. Some of you may get some money back for something. You have refund, and you have student. So there can be a new path that you're taking here, either learning, mentorship, classes, a new job, a new business. Now, other stuff here, you have death or rebirth. So there is a feeling of letting go of who you were. I don't always talk about literal deaths, but there could be a ending of some kind. It could be a real, like a physical ending of somebody. But you also have rejection. What is that about? Let me clarify rejection for Pisces. Self-sabotage, just like Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart. Creativity. Okay, it will work out. So some of you may be feeling rejected in 2025 or early 2025. I kind of feel like for some of you, Like, this is a very specific message for some Pisces. Like, a lot of you guys, and this is also going to happen with the nodes moving into Pisces, the North Node, you're being pushed to follow your heart, to follow your dreams, to follow what makes you feel happy, to follow your life purpose. And for some of you, you do have this sense of guilt because you are going to have to make certain sacrifices, or it may mean leaving people behind. You might feel guilty. It may mean you risk being rejected by your family, by other people. And so because you want to take this new journey, and this doesn't have to necessarily start in 2020, in January, but it will happen over the year where you're pushed to move on your own path and do what you want to do and explore things that you want to explore creatively. And you may self-sabotage by being a people pleaser and not doing what you want to do, trying to save people, trying to take their advice and follow their dreams instead of your own. That's what I'm getting. Okay, what else for Pisces as advice for January? What is the advice for Pisces in January? 555. You could be seeing 555. Definitely a big change. 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like you're going to have to set some strong boundaries with people because you're going to want to do different things next year. I'm telling you, 7 of Wands, and people are going to kind of fight you on that. They're going to be like, well, why you want to do that? Or why you want to go on this path? Or you should do this or that. And so you may have to be a bit strategic. You may have to kind of lie sometimes. You may have to kind of keep things to yourself, High Priestess, and just go with your intuition. You may have to lose some people. 5 of Swords, you may have to walk away from some people. 8 of Cups, because you're like, I have to do this for myself. I got to go my own way. Like Gabriella says, all right? And so it may feel a bit lonely while you're trying to figure that out. 5 of Pentacles, you're like, I can't do this anymore, and it will disappoint people. Okay, it will. And some of you don't even know where you're going fully with the Moon card. You're just kind of trusting the process and following your intuition, and you're feeling like, well, this is where I'm feeling called to go. And that's where you have to go, and starting in January when the nodes change. Okay. So that's what I have for everybody for 2025 January. Thank you for watching. This reading was long, but if you got through it, let me know. Let me know which signs you watched. I recommend Sun and Rising mostly, but let me know in the comments down below what you think. I am at Tarot by Bronx and Mindbodybronx. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year on everything.